Yeah, like we always do at this particular time. Now, just another day in the neighborhood. You got Young and Ace. I hope you know they coming, right? Danger, danger. I know. Let me tell you something. Come here, bro. They coming. Now they just wanted to seal the deal to say they got these guys that did the Julio Fulio drilling. They wanted to at least say that they got them down as a criminal organization, a gang, a criminal gang. That's some RICO shit, man. I told y'all niggas, man, you could be out here banging 4K Trey. You could be out here banging what is it? 8ATK, KTA, all that. Blood, Crip, homie, whatever the fuck you want to be. It's cool. Until the law get their hands on you. It's straight. Till the man get after you. Because they already said this some time back. They was gonna make them charges a RICO charge. People laughed it off. I can't, they're not gonna do that. They can't do that. It's against the law. Now look at that. Look what's going on. So many young black brothers, even including Lil Durk, get hit with that RICO. Shit get bad, right? Shit get foul. Little lady wanna leave you. She ain't down no more. She out of there. That's all it takes is a little drama to come. You see who the real people are. You see who the fake people are. Now, we gonna get into some of these lyrics, right? Because they already done brought him up in court. So before he probably can get the shooting or copyright strike the video, he'll probably have a RICO charge. See, he got his feet up. He the big dog. He the big dog. He hired these guys. Listen to me. Ain't that's the same bottle Julio Fulio mother had up? Does she know?
5 in the morning, I got a call. What is this? Dead on the floor, dead on the ride, Mr. Six.
Dead on the floor, dead on arrival, Mr. Six. He got a call. He got a call. He got a call from a bitch. Woo! Sing it, nigga. Sing it. Some niggas sure finna start singing on you. Woo-hoo!
I'm steady screaming out for the law, for the six.
Fuck the law and fuck the six. Who did Julio Fulio represents again? The six, right? So I guess he is Mr. Six. This is how the law probably looking at it. I'm just saying, it's just me speaking out of turn. Don't pay me no attention. I'm good at this. I just had my blog equipment back up when I seen that Wooski them over there in Chicago. They said that they started them a little gang. I said, shit, it's gonna be some killing. Oh yeah. Hell, let's let the killing begin. 2026, we went all year for these boys to start killing each other. So now, anyway, I don't know what they was thinking about when they be making these songs. They think they be being cool.
4 in the car, one of them dead, 3 got hit. I told them niggas they don't want no war with this shit. You want no war?
They ain't want no war. He told him, he said one got hit, one got dead, one dead on the rival, 3 got hit. One of them boys just got hit with attempted murder, you know what I mean? Because you know what I'm saying? Well, you know that Julio is the one who got hit so far. You know?
You want no war? Hey, I told them niggas go and step hard around this bitch.
So you told him to go and step hard? Ah. See, I think that's what the court done they miscalculated that. They didn't know it was you. It's like, nah, I'm just bullshit, fool. They listening like I'm listening, nigga. What you think? You think that I'm the smartest nigga on YouTube? You know what I mean? Niggas that made videos saying this shit, so don't get mad at me. I'm just a messenger. And I just wanted to at least feel like shit. I'm down with the crew. Cause I warned you. You better run. You better run. You better take your ass back to Chicago. Shit, this what niggas don't believe, right? This is niggas don't believe. He tied in with these Chicago niggas, right? But actually, which side is he really tied in with? Was he really down with King Von, or was he sent? Good question.
I told him step a little harder around this bitch, nigga. I told him niggas that don't want no war with this shit. You want a war? You want a war? Hey, I told him niggas going step hard around this bitch.
So he told him to
Step
step
hard
up.
around
Ain't pulling out some Julio. Okay, Don
this
Julio.
bitch. Hey,
Rest in peace to Julio Fulio. The trial went underway.
Killing was either justifiable or excusable homicide, as I have previously instructed you. In order to convict of manslaughter by act, it is not necessary for the state to prove that the defendant had an intent to cause death, only an intent to commit an act that was not merely negligent, justified, or excusable, and which caused death. I will now define culpable negligence for you. Each of us has a duty to act reasonably toward others. If there is a violation of that duty without any conscious intention to harm, that violation is negligence. But culpable negligence is more than a failure to use ordinary care toward others. In order for negligence to be culpable, it must be gross and flagrant. Culpable negligence is a course of conduct showing reckless disregard of human life or of the safety of persons exposed to its dangerous effects, or such an entire want of care as to raise a presumption of a conscious indifference to consequences, or which shows wantonness or recklessness, or a grossly careless disregard for the safety and welfare of the public, or such an indifference to the rights of others as is equivalent to an intentional violation of such rights. The negligent act or omission must have been committed with an utter disregard for the safety of others. Culpable negligence is consciously doing an act or following a course of conduct that the defendant must have known or reasonably should have known was likely to cause death or great bodily harm. Principal instruction as to count 1 applies only to count 1. If a defendant helped another person or persons commit a crime, that defendant is a principal and must be treated as if he had done all the things the other person or persons did if the state proved beyond a reasonable doubt. Number 1, the defendant intended the crime to occur, and 2, the defendant did some act or said something that was intended to and that did incite, cause, encourage, assist, or advise the other person or persons to actually commit the crime. To be a principal, the defendant does not have to be present when the crime is committed. For first-degree premeditated murder, the state must prove the defendant intended that the killing of Charles Jones occur. For second-degree murder, it is not necessary for the state to prove the defendant intended the death of Charles Jones. It is not necessary for a principal to know every detail of how a first-degree murder, second-degree murder, or manslaughter will be committed, as long as the principal intended the first-degree murder, second-degree murder, or manslaughter to occur, and did some act or said something that was intended to help and did help the first-degree murder, second-degree murder, or manslaughter to occur. To be found guilty of first-degree murder with a firearm, second-degree murder with a firearm, or manslaughter with a weapon as a principal, it is not necessary for the state to prove a defendant knew another participant of the first-degree murder, second-degree murder, or manslaughter would be or was armed. Criminal conspiracy count 2. To prove the crime of criminal conspiracy, the state must prove the following 2 elements beyond a reasonable doubt. Number 1, the intent of the defendant was that the offense of first-degree murder would be committed. And 2, in order to carry out the intent, the defendant agreed, conspired, combined, or confederated with one or more of his co-defendants to cause the first-degree murder to be committed either by them or one of them or by some other person. It is not necessary that the agreement, conspiracy, combination, or confederation to commit first-degree murder be expressed in any particular words or that words passed between the conspirators. It is not necessary that the defendant do any act in furtherance of the offense conspired. Introduction to attempted homicide applies to defendants Sean Gathright, Rashad Murphy, and Davion Murphy. The victim in count 3 is Xavier Edwards. The victim in count 4 is Gino Norris. The victim in count 5 is Camilla Bentley. Sean Gathright, Rashad Murphy, and Davion Murphy are accused of attempted first-degree murder in counts 3, 4, and 5. Attempted first-degree murder includes the lesser crimes of attempted second-degree murder and attempted manslaughter, all of which are forms of attempted homicide and all of which are unlawful. However, an attempted homicide that was excusable or that was committed by the justifiable use of deadly force is lawful. If you find that there was an attempted homicide of a victim by a defendant, you will then consider the circumstances surrounding the attempted homicide in deciding whether it was attempted first-degree murder or attempted second-degree murder or attempted manslaughter, or whether the attempted homicide was excusable or resulted from the justifiable use of deadly force. Justifiable attempted homicide. The use of deadly force to attempt to kill a human being is justifiable and therefore lawful if necessarily done while resisting an attempt to murder or commit a felony upon the defendant, or to commit a felony in or upon any dwelling house in which the defendant was at the time of the attempted killing. Deadly force means force likely to cause death or great bodily harm. Great bodily harm means harm that is more than slight, trivial, minor, or moderate. Excusable attempted homicide. An attempted homicide is excusable and therefore lawful under any one of the 3 following circumstances. 1, when the attempted homicide is committed by accident and misfortune in doing any lawful act by lawful means with usual ordinary caution and without any unlawful intent. Or 2, when the attempted homicide occurs by accident and misfortune in the heat of passion upon any sudden and sufficient provocation. Or 3, when the attempted homicide is committed by accident and misfortune resulting from a sudden combat, if a dangerous weapon is not used and the attempted killing is not done in a cruel or unusual manner. A dangerous weapon is any object that will likely cause death or great bodily harm if used in the ordinary and usual manner contemplated by its design and construction. Attempted first-degree premeditated murder applies to defendants Sean Gathright, Rashad Murphy, and Davion Murphy. To prove the crime of attempted first-degree premeditated murder, the state must prove the following 3 elements beyond a reasonable doubt. Number 1, the defendant intended to commit the crime of first-degree premeditated murder. 2, the defendant committed an overt act toward the commission of first-degree premeditated murder that went on mere preparation. 3, the defendant failed to complete the first-degree premeditated murder. The line between mere preparation and an overt act is a question of fact for you to decide. Mere preparation consists of devising or arranging the means or measures necessary to commit the crime. An overt act consists of some movement toward committing the crime after mere preparation. An overt act need not be the last possible act toward completing the crime. To prove that a first-degree premeditated murder had taken place, the state would have to prove the following 3 elements beyond a reasonable doubt. Number 1, the victim is dead. 2, the death was caused by the criminal act of the defendant. 3, there was a premeditated killing of the victim. A premeditated killing is killing after consciously deciding to do so. The decision must be present in the mind at the time of the killing. The law does not fix the exact period of time that must pass between the formation of the premeditated intent to kill and the killing. The period of time must be long enough to allow reflection by the defendant. The premeditated intent to kill must be formed before the killing. The question of premeditation is a question of fact to be determined by you from the evidence. It will be sufficient proof of premeditation if the circumstances of the killing and the conduct of the accused convince you beyond a reasonable doubt of the existence of premeditation at the time of the killing. attempted second-degree murder, lesser-included offense in counts 3, 4, and 5. To prove the crime of attempted second-degree murder, the state must prove the following three elements beyond a reasonable doubt. Number one, the defendant intentionally committed an overt act that could have resulted in the death of the victim, but did not result in the victim's death. Two, the act was imminently dangerous to another and demonstrated a depraved mind without regard for human life. And three, the overt act went beyond mere preparation.
Was around, stuff like he seen me, walking down the stairs of the club, I guess. Let me break this down for y'all. One of the men accused of orchestrating Fulio's murder called Fulio's best friend after the shooting and essentially confirmed he was in Tampa that night by asking where Kenny Capps was, a detail only someone who was physically present at or near the scene would know to ask. This is major. This is not some random tip line situation. This is a defendant placing himself at the scene through his own phone call to a witness. The prosecution got exactly what they needed from Kenny Capps. But hold on, because the defense was ready. Defense attorneys immediately went at Kenny Capps' credibility the moment they got their turn. And here's the real tea on why this matters so much. Because Kenny Capps is not some clean, law-abiding citizen who just happened to witness a crime. Not even close. Kenny Capps, real name Robert Howard III, is 22 years old and currently sitting in federal custody. In July 2024, just weeks after Fulio was murdered, Kenny Capps was indicted by federal prosecutors on 2 counts of distributing 50 grams or more of pure methamphetamine. The U.S. Attorney Roger Hanberg's office announced the charges. The ATF, FBI, and Jacksonville Sheriff's Office were all involved in the investigation. If convicted on all counts, Kenny Capps was looking at a minimum mandatory sentence of 10 years and potentially life in federal prison. On top of that drug indictment, he had prior violent offenses on his record: manslaughter, aggravated assault. This is a man with serious criminal history who was sitting in federal custody facing life when he decided to come forward and testify. The defense pointed all of this out in cross-examination. They argued that Kenny Capps only came forward with information about conversations with the defendants once he was facing federal sentencing. That his testimony was not about loyalty to his fallen best friend. It was about saving his own skin, self-interest masquerading as justice type shit. And look, that is the classic playbook when it comes to impeaching a cooperating witness. And the street's been having this exact conversation on Twitter, on YouTube, in comment sections across the internet. Because this is the central moral and strategic debate around Kenny Capps on the stand. Is he a snitch, or is he getting justice for his best friend? That's the line in the sand. And that line looks different depending on where you're standing. Fam, when the clip of Kenny Capps on the stand started making the rounds, the rap internet went fully into debate mode. No cap, this is one of those situations where people's whole worldview gets exposed based on how they react. Let me break down what the culture has been saying. First, you got to understand the backdrop of where hip-hop is right now with the snitching conversation. Fat Joe, in a 2026 interview for Complex's Hip-Hop Media Power Rankings, was asked what he hates about rap right now. You know what he said? Too much snitching in rap. This came out literally the same week the Kenny Capps clip went viral, and everybody was applying it directly to this situation. Now here's where I keep it 100 with y'all. The reactions broke down into a few distinct camps. These are the voices coming from a strict street code perspective. The position is simple. You don't testify. Doesn't matter what happened to your homie. Doesn't matter who did it. You don't go to that stand and put information in the state's hands. Period. These commentators, and there are plenty of them on YouTube, on podcast circuits, in comment sections, are calling Kenny Capps out directly. The argument is, if Fulio was your brother since childhood, you don't let the government use you as a tool. You handle it or you don't handle it. But you don't sit in a federal courtroom under oath. The timing of it makes it worse in these folks' eyes, because Kenny Capps didn't volunteer information immediately. He was already facing 10 years to life on federal meth charges when he suddenly had information to share. The defense's framing that this was about reducing his own sentence, not about honoring Fulio, has found real resonance in this camp. Then you got another camp, and this one has been getting louder, especially with everything that happened in the Young Thug YSL RICO trial, with the Diddy situation.
Now, I'm going to say this again. Come to Florida, find out the hard way. That's what I could say. Come to Florida, find out the hard way.
An act is eminently dangerous to another in demonstrating a depraved mind if it is an act or series of acts that one, a person of ordinary judgment would know is reasonably certain to kill or do serious bodily injury to.
The Murphy brothers was fucking crazy. I don't think they was brothers, but the Murphys, them motherfuckers was crazy. They fucked with the wrong niggas when they killed that little boy at that game, because that's who they connected at. It's a sports event that happened out there in Jacksonville that the boy got killed at. I think it was a baseball game or something like that. A young man got killed. The Murphys is his people. Those niggas is loaned the fuck out. Both of them was crazy. Now the funniest in another video is got right. They left me stranded, abandoned. They left me stranded, abandoned. And that's what he said. I cry like a baby. Oh, look at the big baby. Look at the big baby. Y'all send him some flowers.
The defendant is guilty of conspiracy to
Happy
commit
Mother's Day,
murder as charged.
Now, don't cry now, Sean. See, you was the one that supplied all the guns, all the ammunition, right? Now you got convicted of killing Fulio, and you got convicted of the conspiracy to kill Fulio.
They left you stranded, abandoned.
And you also shot at other people.
That's
You was
right.
also convicted for that too.
That's
So
right.
don't cry now, bucko.
Don't cry. Say bye-bye. Because you know why? Your life is over, bro. It was cool. Fat Boy was up there laughing. He was joking. He thought that shit was a whole big joke. He really thought for 1 minute.
Too quiet? Turn your sound from 100% to 600% with Volume Max. Just hit Add to Chrome. It installs in seconds.
Shut up, bitch.
Oh, man. Damn. This shit crazy, dog. How the fuck did they catch me, bro? Me. Nobody. He got me 4 days for my birthday, bro. I know I should have moved around. If it's in my heart, it's on my face. Getting kinda hard to hide my pain. I would have never been asleep, bro. I would have seen the blitz. I would have seen the play, bro. The Amazon truck was sitting there the whole time, but the whole time that's a police car. Got me 40 for my birthday, bro. This shit is wicked. I need some more liquor, man. At least I got drunk, man. I was supposed to fuck that hoe in my Yeah, one more time. So I waiting on that hood to get off work. I should have been moving wrong. Man. Worry about kind of talking about where you been at. Bitch, don't care about where the fuck I've been at and where I've been hiding at. What you talking about? I've been bendo thugging, living like a bum. Bendo thugging, living like a bum, man. Stop playing. Don't worry about where the fuck I've been at, man. Fuck, come out here, man. So, I ain't never been to Atlanta. The fuck? Oh, they waiting on paperwork, man. Come on, man. Let's go, man. I'm fuck them niggas up when I get it. Y'all done got me caught up in this shit, bad drug. Man, I ain't want any part of this shit. I don't know what the fuck this shit be about. Like real shit. Damn, man. That chain wheel. Cruise. Man, I'm thinking they running in, man. That shit had me discombobulated. I'm thinking they running in. I really should have just stayed in that bitch, man. Lit my black first quarter, man. Called my people. I couldn't find my phone. Damn, my granddaddy on ICU. This shit is crazy, bro. Goofy shit. That nigga was a goofy shit. That nigga was a motherfucking goofy. Fuck. That nigga was a goofy as fuck. Whoever the fuck that was. Goofy as fuck. That kind of funny as hell. That kind of shit, man. You know why God made sidewalk? That kind of funny as fuck, man. Oh, bro. Hey, that man funny as fuck on broski. You feel me? Don't put me in the box, man. Put me in the general population, man. Put me in the GP, man. Who gonna fuck with me? Nobody. Fuck, man. Come on, man. It's that. That shit finna fuck my daddy up. Say you done been in Airbnbs off Planter Road. Planter Home? What the fuck, Planter Home? I ain't never been off Planter Road. I ain't never been.
All right, one last thing we got. No, you're good. I don't have them yet. He is finishing it up.
We don't look alike, dog.
You don't think so? Y'all about the same time. Yeah. He is finishing it up. It just takes a while because we got to get the info from Tampa to here. But what I want to do is I'm going to take some pictures of your tattoos. That way it kind of speeds it up at the jail.
I'm saying all of them are still current though, and ain't getting nothing.
They don't have them at the jail.
Don't buy that camera that's going viral to keep burglars away. Do this instead. For only $22 a month, I got a premium home security system. All I did was answer some basic questions on this website. I got it all set up and running in just 3 days. Now I've got 24/7 monitoring and real-time notifications alerting me about what's going on around my home. I love how safe this system makes me feel. I can't recommend this marketplace enough. Seriously, click the link below and check it out for yourselves.
Look, this is the easiest consent banner I have ever set up on a website. We are talking under 10 minutes, no code, and it's free for small businesses. It's called
No, I don't know what that is. It's just a Buddha man.
What's KD? You can roll it. You can roll it.
KD, that's my little sister. That's my little sister. You see, you say KD Cosmetics.
Okay.
Makeup.
That's her lips.
Yeah. Her lip gloss brand. She want to start a makeup company.
187.
Nice.
What's 490? What's 490?
Time.
There's no 90-minute time. Money bags.
Where's the free case spaz tattoo at?
Free case spaz?
Yeah.
I don't know, fool. I don't know who that is.
You know him?
Who's case spaz?
Oh man.
Is that like a Celtic thing?
Nah, Saint Symbol. I just remixed it in my own way. Be different.
Oh, okay. You said Saint?
Yeah, the Saint Symbol. You talking about the middle of my neck?
New
right?
Orleans Saints?
Nah, yeah, New Orleans Saints.
You a Saints fan?
Saints, yeah. I just mixed
Reggie
it up in my own way,
Bush.
try to be different.
Yeah,
That's
like,
my favorite player, though.
for real?
Yeah,
He's raw.
Raw is running back all the time.
I was
Jacoby? Jacoby Wright. Who's Jacoby Wright?
My little brother.
How many brothers you got?
No, I know that's the picture you wanted to get. No, that's the picture
That's
you
the
wanted to
money
get.
one, ain't it?
No, that's the picture you wanted to get. Bad.
What's the belly looking like?
Who you got there?
You been on Ozempic?
No.
Cheap fooling. I got that. Let me get
I
this.
was saying, you've been cutting back.
And then let me get this Avery one. There's K4 on you. Well, you were like a walking 1,200 funeral home. Damn. I didn't realize you had all that.
Yeah. You'll let me get them J's? They'll go good with our uniform.
Exactly. It's gonna go good with the county uniform too.
I think they give you them Crocs now.
They don't want to wear shoes in
Can't wear J's no more.
What?
Get them snatched.
Too expensive.
Man, come on, y'all
I swear, bro, they're gonna give you orange Crocs.
Man, come
In the
on.
county,
Bro, they gonna take my shoes?
No, they put them in property.
Hillsborough, you definitely can't wear them.
Y'all was gonna ask. I can't wear my shoes in here, but
They might let you wear them here because you're gonna go. You'll go to the box.
No, that's it.
You get the box. You a baseball fan? You a baseball fan? Hello, baseball.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I bet you could sling it. Is that Little League?
Yeah, my nephew, little league team.
You a coach?
No,
No.
I'm just a player.
I feel you. All right, yeah,
Probably first base.
I give it like 5-10 minutes, maybe.
All right. Damn, my motherfucking bitch is covered up, bro. I'm musky too. As fuck. I thought I put on deodorant, dude. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Damn. This shit crazy, dog. How the fuck did they catch me, bro? Damn, my motherfucking bitch is covered up, bro.
Now look, right? This nut job was sitting in court smiling and laughing the whole time. I already knew something was wrong with this one here, right? But he lied. How long this video? For 2 hours straight. He live for 2 hours straight. And then at the end of this video, he gonna say, damn, how they catch me? You admitted that you did this shit. Ain't that fucking crazy? Look at this shit. You don't make this up. We cannot make this up.
I'm musky too. As fuck. I thought I put on deodorant. Oh, wow. Oh, man. This shit crazy, dog. How the fuck did they catch me, bro?
If he didn't do nothing, why is he saying how the fuck did they catch me? But anyway, they all been found guilty. Monday at 1 o'clock. I guess we'll get back in to see what happens and see who all gonna get life, the death penalty, or whatever else they're facing. It's uncertain. It's certain that these brothers will never see the sunlight again unless they're on a rec yard somewhere. They'll never walk the streets free again in Florida. No place else. Not only Broward County, Duval County, all these little from Georgia on back down. When they say life, they mean life. And in Florida, good old Florida, there's no such thing as parole. So life is life. There's no parole to come and give you a hearing. There's no such thing as parole in Florida. So good luck to these guys. I salute them with both hands because you will be out there chilling with, you probably bump into XSS Session killers, and y'all could all feel like y'all superstars in there. Because this guy really felt like the world was going to be talking about him. We are. We laughing at you. We saying you retarded, you stupid, you dumb, you slow. My condolences goes out to Julio Fulio's family. My condolences goes out to the family if he had children. My condolences goes out to them. This shit here should never ever happen again. Not from these guys. This your boy Casa Don. Thank you to my subscribers, my moderators, and everybody rocking my channel, man. I appreciate y'all. I know I've been slacking on the videos, but I got a lot going on. So if you support the channel, support the channel. Go up and hit the thumbs up for me. Go back and look at some of the old videos and hit that thumb up. Run it up for me. Because I ain't going to stop. I'm going to come back. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep coming back. I got mad stuff I'm working on. I'm trying to get merch together, my own merch that ain't got nothing to just do with my blogging. Just merch, period. I'm doing songwriting. I'm enjoying doing that. Stay focused, y'all. This your boy Kai. Salute Kai back. Shoot. I salute you. I will hate to shoot you. I'm gone.